Okay, today is day 2. Good morning. And we're going to have you get your notebooks out. We're going to review comparative and superlative adjectives, mini lesson day 2. And we're going to also do our daily fix-its. Let me give you a minute to get your English notebooks out. Okay, our daily fix-it. Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea are one of the popularest science fiction books of all time. There's a lot of mistakes here. Take a minute to fix them before I give you the correct answer. Here's the correct answer. Vernes should be capitalized because it is the proper noun. It's his book, so it's apostrophe S. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is the title of the book. That's why it's in italics. And we don't say popularists. We will say most popular. If you remember your lesson from yesterday, we talked about more and most, and we're talking about being the most popular book of all time, and I will stress the word all again here. Here's our second sentence to fix. It features a submarine, a vessel that weren't invented until a decade later. Let me give you a minute to find all the mistakes and make the fix. Make all the corrections you need to make. Okay, I'm sure you got it and you made that capital. Features is fine. It features a submarine, the comma's there, that's good. A vessel that wasn't. Did you see that mistake? Wasn't has to be in agreement with vessel, and vessel is a singular noun, and wasn't is a singular verb that needs to work with that singular noun. So it's subject-verb agreement, and that's why it's wasn't and not weren't. Invented until decades later, and I'm sure you caught the spelling mistake with the word decade. It should be spelled D-E-C-A-D-E-S. Let me give you a moment to make all those corrections, or to make sure that you got the corrections made on your paper. Okay, comparative and superlative adjectives. Let's review. Superlative adjectives are used to compare 3 or more people, places, things, or groups. Add est, the most short adjectives, to make their superlative forms. Use most with longer adjectives. One more review. Adjective, strange. Comparative, stranger, that's with 2. And more, 3 or more, strangest. Terrible, we'll say more terrible for comparative degree, and then superlative degree will be most terrible. Adjectives such as good and bad have irregular comparative and superlative forms. Good, better, best. And for bad, it becomes bad, worse, and worst. Never use more or most with ER or EST. So if we have more, we're not going to say more and then add ER to the end of it, of the next word. It would be wrong. Or use most and then add EST to the other word. So here are some examples of what not to do. We wouldn't say more angrier or most remarkablest because we already have one. We don't need both of them. So for angrier, we have angrier. It's already comparative degree. We have the ER ending, and we have most remarkable. I'm just going to let you look at this page for a second where I'm showing you the deep and deeper and then the superlative degree for deepest. Our adjective is fat, our comparative is fatter, and our superlative is fattest. Our adjective is bad, our comparative is worse, and the superlative is worst. Our adjective is hideous, then we have more hideous, and then most hideous. We have powerful, more powerful, and most powerful. We have mighty, mightier, and mightiest. Choose the correct form of each adjective. That was the scary movie I have ever seen. It should be scariest. SCARIEST. That was the scariest movie I have ever seen. One monster had a big body than the other one. One monster had a bigger body than the other one. Choose the correct form of each adjective. However, the small monster of the two had sharp claws and fangs. The correct answer is, however, the smaller monster of the two had sharper claws and fangs. What is the exciting book you have ever read? Since we said ever, we're going to say most exciting. What is the most exciting book you have ever read? Choose the correct form of each adjective. I think 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is a good book. Then Journey to the Center of the Earth. We're going to change good to better because this is one of those irregular adjectives. I think 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is a better book than Journey to the Center of the Earth. Jules Verne was one of our early and good science fiction writers. Jules Verne was one of our earliest and best science fiction writers. Thanks for watching.